Hello, I'm here with Lori Musser today, and she's the Director of Disability Services, and we're just going to try to learn a few things about her and what Disability Services offers here on campus. To begin, how long have you been at Missouri Southern?
Well, as of this month, October, I've been here for 14 months.
Okay, thank you.
I'm fairly new still to this position.
How did you get into working with the disabled? I guess, how did you get involved with Disability Services?
That's a great question. I'm actually a retired public school employee. I was an elementary principal for 12 years and retired in the summer of 2012. Was home for about a month and realized, I just don't enjoy being at home. So I heard about this position coming open here at Missouri Southern, decided to look into it, and was fortunate enough to be chosen to take this position on, and I absolutely love it. The students that I work with are great. They, a lot of them are doing well just on their own, but I'm here to help them if they need just a little bit of extra help to get through some of their classes.
So how does this differ from being a high school principal? Like, what are the extra tasks or the lack of extra?
It's really not a lot different because when I was a principal, my sole job was to work with my students and help them be successful, and then I'm doing that again here. The biggest difference is that you don't deal with parents because, the college students are considered adults, so my interactions are with them, and I'm not really dealing with their parents.
I guess that's probably pretty nice.
Well, I'll better say no comment on that.
So, what on campus, what does Disability Services offer to the students?
Okay, if a student has a disability, and disabilities, can range from a learning disability to a medical illness, a psychological disability, mobility issues. There's just a wide range of disabilities. They can come and see me in my office, and I need to have documentation of the disability first is the main thing. And once I receive that, we determine how that disability affects their functioning as far as their classes go here at Southern. And then we develop an accommodation plan with accommodations that help them to be more successful.
Okay. And then how many students would you estimate that Disability Services assist each year?
Oh, goodness, a bunch. I have approximately 300 that are on my caseload, and probably, I would say 150 to 200 of those actually come back and see me every semester. Some of them, went ahead and registered with my office, but then felt like they really didn't need the services to be successful, and, that's their option to do that. So.
Okay. And then, I guess I'll ask a few questions about you, if that's okay.
Okay.
Where did you graduate from college at?
Well, my bachelor's degree was from here, Missouri Southern. My bachelor's for teacher education, and then I went to Missouri State and received a master's in counseling, and then I went to Pitt State and received a master's in school administration, and then back to Missouri State and received my specialist. So I'm kind of a lifetime college student.
Okay. And then, I guess, being a high school principal, could you just tell us some things about that, how that prepped you, I guess, for this job even?
Well, actually, I was elementary principal.
Okay, yes.
Sorry, I made that clear. Yes. But I worked with all kinds of different age groups throughout my public school career, and raising 2 kids of my own. They were all high school students at one time and college students.
Yeah.
So, the way I look at it, kids are kids, no matter their age. I just say, they have different shoe sizes. So I related to all different kinds of kids the same way. And as long as it's on an honest and respectful level, they all respond to it. So that's kind of my goal, just treat them all the same and do whatever I can to help them.
Okay, thank you. Well, thanks for joining us on Southern Spotlight. John Davidson signing out.
Hello, my name is Cindy Marcellus, and I'm here with Deborah Fort, and she is?
I am the Academic Skills Specialist in the Student Success Center at Missouri Southern.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit about the services provided?
I can. Basically what my position is, I hire the tutors, and then I oversee the tutoring system to make sure, we're making good use of our funds and our time. Tutoring at Southern works several different ways. First, we develop a drop-in schedule, and that means you can just drop in for tutoring whenever you need it. We have tutoring in lots of different areas. The basic areas are math, communication arts, writing, general studies. We added radiology, respiratory therapy, and paramedic EMT this semester. And so anytime someone approaches us with a need, hey, I have some students struggling in this area, if we're not already covering that, we do our best to try to cover that. So students can go to Missouri Southern's website and just type in tutor, and it will take you to the student success site, and the schedules are posted there. They're also on Blackboard, and they're posted in the hallway. So we try to get the word out. We also have a Facebook page. So we try to get the word out as to when the tutoring is available.
Mm-hmm.
The second type of tutoring we do is a scheduled tutoring. Let's say you look at the drop-in schedules and you need Math 20 tutoring. This morning we had a Math 130 tutoring, and the person's schedule does not meet our drop-in times. So then we go to each tutor schedule and we look to see who is available at that time, and then we email both parties and get them connected. Third type of tutoring we do is writing tutoring. If you just want to submit a piece of writing that you've already completed to have us look it over to give any hints, then you can just email it to the Student Success Center. And then the last type that we've just added this year is distance learning tutoring. It's called Smart Thinking. A prime example is I had a young man email me. He works full-time at a bank. He has this class that he needs for graduation, and he needs some help in it, but he can't come out here because he works full-time. So we've enrolled him in Smart Thinking for the online tutoring, and it's available 24/7. So we have lots of ways to help students.
Okay. So how do you decide which tutor you would use or something like that? You just go into the individual majors?
The way that we recruit the tutors is we ask the professors and the deans of the departments. For example, at semester I'm going to have to hire 4 new tutors because 3 are graduating and 1's taking an international semester. And so we look at the honors department. The requirements are the tutors have to have a 275 with a 3 in any class they want to tutor. They have to be enrolled full-time, and they have to have at least 24 hours already completed. And so students can go to Student Success Center online at Southern's link and apply. And then we have an interview process that we go through. Then the tutors have a class that they go through which certifies them. That's a really crucial step because in the class they learn how to work with a tutor who maybe is angry and upset. How do you work with a student with a disability and make sure you're in compliance with that? How to identify in a quick instant how a student learns so that you're teaching them in the way that they learn.
Is that how you match up your tutors and the students?
Yes.
Okay.
Once they're hired, we print their transcript, and they circle the classes that they feel confident that they can tutor, and then we just keep a master list of all the courses that students feel comfortable tutoring. And generally speaking, tutoring happens. We have a lot of the lower math and English classes, but we also have some 300 level classes that we're offering tutoring in.
Okay. So what made you choose this career?
Well, I was in public education for 33 years, retired most recently as a school principal. Tried retirement for 50 days and said, that's not for me. And so I just got on Southern's website to see what was available. Part of my career, I was a school counselor, and it seemed to align really well with this department. So I thought, well, let's go talk to them, and it seemed mutually beneficial for both of us.
What types of benefits does this add to your life, helping the students here?
I felt like I'd had a lot of years growing some skills and developing some skills, and I really do like helping people, and thought about being a Walmart greeter because I think that would be fun, but saw this opportunity and thought, what a great way to keep helping students, just a different age.
All right. Answered most of my questions. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I would just like to invite all the students to go online to Student Success Center, see the tutoring that's available. It's just not for remediation. You've got to be in a class, but you'd like to move that to an A, we can probably help them do that also.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.